Good evening. Sorry for the delay. Got a sick kiddo. And yeah, it's not fun. Not a whole lot we can do though, right? So we are stuck at this point where one of my kids is sick. Been running a temperature, or was running a temperature tonight. She keeps waking up because again, she's had medicine but is still kind of running a temperature. And yeah, so there's a chance I might get interrupted a little more than normal. I'm probably only gonna be playing for about an hour or so. But we'll see. We got some plans. We're gonna make we're gonna collect a whole buttload of sugarcane because we've got like 3 batches that have been planted around everywhere. Then we're gonna make a sugarcane farm, one that's automated, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. I don't know where I'm gonna put it yet, but we're gonna make an automated sugarcane farm. That's my goal for today. Hold on just 1 second. Let me just do this. There that goes. Let me, while I'm here, I guess. Did not. So yeah, need to change the I need to update this stuff, so got that. And titles. Building some automatic farms in Bedrock SMP 1.6.1. Bloop. Alright, there we go. That'll work for me. Hopefully that'll work for you. Yeah. So let's go collect. I'm gonna need a piston. We're gonna go collect a bunch of sugarcane. So first things first. I could also make a. Yeah. Anyway, also make some cactus farms. All right, so. And if I have a chance, my next thing to do is, so I'm going to make the sugarcane farm, and then I'm going to automate a little farm for that, because having kelp available to us is definitely something that I want to have. Alright, so next batch of sugarcane is going to be this big giant lot over here. Oh, hey, Mr. Drowned. Gotta love Drowned. Always trying to make things more interesting for everyone, right? Cool. How much do I have? 64 and some change. That's good. Yeah, then I'm gonna get some from over here. This is our third one. So I might build it over here just to like kind of have all the like fill this in. Just to have all of the farms kind of in the same place. This is where I want to do the melon farm eventually. I don't know how much sugarcane I want. I think I just want like 16 or something like that. I don't know. We don't need a huge amount. Like literally the only reason I'm getting any of it right now is because I want to build up my mending villager. See what else he's got available to him. Oh, there's more over there too. Hey, someone. Actually, that stuff's just a pain in the ass. We've got more than enough to do everything we're possibly going to want to do. Whoosh. Alright. So, if we're going to do this the way that we want to do it, let's take a look. So what I would want is something that's like, actually that would be kind of funny. I wonder, no, okay, that would block me from doing it. But I can do it on the other side. What's on the other side of this? The funny part is I could use the same collection system, but I don't think I want to do that. What I would want to do is build a collection system like here, like some storage here, and have some automatic sorting going on, right? So we'll have like some chests like here, say, that deal with all of the so like all of this will go here, and then like melons, and then pumpkins, and then kelp. Yeah, so I think that's going to be a good way to look at it. I think we should do that. Make use of this giant thing. So I want to fill this in. How big is this anyway? Let's see. Does it go very far? That ain't too bad. Alright, cool. Let's go grab a bunch of dirt. We'll just use dirt. We'll just come back here and we'll start. About this refill and that iron. Yes, iron. I kind of don't care. The idea is that I don't want anything spawning down here. Oh, need more. All right, let's go. Let's go get more dirt. I get 2 more stacks. I think should more than cover us. And then we're gonna need to do some planning. Do I have any chests lying around? I don't remember. Love the music in this game. I will say that for the 15 millionth time. Doit does he? Alright, so what's in the smelter? Cool. Right, let's go finish filling this in. Really? Did not intend for that to happen, but you know, whatever. Okay, I did. I'm like, did I ever? I did ever. I did. Yay, terraforming. Is that clay? That is clay. Maybe that's why someone was down here digging. Man, this block placement gets a little glitchy at times. Oh, hi. Hi. Hi, darkness. I'm gonna need a whole nother stack? Holy crap. I won't need the whole stack, but I'll definitely need some of it. Yep. One more stack. Which is fine, because I can... Do I need to worry about nighttime? I don't think I do. Because I think I took care of all the potential nighttime. Alright, anyway. I do need to transfer stuff from my mine over here at some point. Really? And thud. Alright. So. Cool. Hey, Chris. So the server is weird. Yes, it's a realm. We're playing, or well, I'm currently playing because no one else is on right now. But I'm playing on a realm that is for patrons of a podcast that I'm a part of. So it is a Patreon only thing for the moment. I'm not sure how much longer that's going to last, because basically they move on, like we kind of pick a game, play for a little while, and then eventually decide and switch to a new game, and at that point I'm probably just going to start up a realm or a server, because there's actually Bedrock servers now, which is really... Now we're just dealing with this stuff. So, unfortunately, unless you were to become a patron for this group, I wouldn't be able to get you an invite to the server. But yeah, we're doing a roam, and for some reason it's being laggy, and I don't know why. Because like, I've never had one be laggy for me. Like, I've played on the 2-person roam, like the cheaper roam, and never ever had any kind of latency issues on it, like ever. But this is like a 10-player roam, and for some reason, like all of us, there's only like 4 or 5 people who play, but we've all experienced lag on this server, which is just weird. But yeah, not a lot I can do about it. So yeah, next step is I need to, which is one of the reasons why I'm curious about the new servers code they released finally, because there are some there's like, I know at least 4 big Minecraft PE servers, and every single one of them uses old code because there hasn't been one, like an official release, I think, ever. So we know those are units of 7. So if I'm gonna build a farm, it doesn't need to be tiered unless I want it to be tiered. Could be. Let's. Yeah, why the hell not? We can tier it. So let's get one more stack of dirt and terrace this whole thing out across, and that way everything can kind of be uniform. So we'll get 2 stacks of dirt just in case, so that all the melon farms and all the farms I'm about to build over here at some point can all, well, that was really weird, can all kind of do their thing. Let's go. Sweet. All right. It's no longer gonna look all nice and pristine over here. Sorry, Drew, your flowers are gonna have to go away. Alright, so can work with that. Yeah, I know. Like that's one of the reasons why I want to stream Bedrock, is because no one seems to be doing it, which seems weird to me. I mean, a lot of people do like Java because of mods, like, and that's the one, you know, downside to Bedrock, is there are no mods, like even like, so it's like really straight pure vanilla. So like the one mod that I miss for servers is something like Morpheus. And Morpheus is just a little server-side mod you throw on, and it makes it so that only one person on this server has to be in a bed for it to trigger night, like the switch in day cycle. Or you can, you know, configure it to however many you need, like, you know, if you want 20% of the server or whatever that's currently active. So, like, that is something I miss, because in this, like, if there's 4 of us on, all 4 people have to be in bed for it to go, okay, now we're going to switch to daytime. So this is going to be down here, right? Okay. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, right? So it should be, yep. See, I don't know how much of this I want. So I'm actually going to need more dirt soon. Then the drop off, cool. But yeah, like, so one of the things that I've really noticed is that there, like, is no one streaming Bedrock, like, at all. and I find it interesting. Like I enjoy Bedrock just because. I mean, I know the redstone's a little different and that annoys people, but that's, I think, part of the fun is trying to figure out the redstone, because like I will sometimes use tutorials, like follow a tutorial to figure out the redstone I'm building, but for the most part I like try and figure it out myself, well, part because I need more. Alright, so let me just go get all the rest of the dirt. But yeah, like I enjoy programming and stuff, so figuring out the circuits is really fun for me. Like I spent an entire night, not terribly long ago, figuring out that whole. So this I used. There's two different storage systems going on here. There's an auto sorter that sorts out kind of, and this is all bulk storage, so there's, you know, all the cobblestone ends up in here, and then there's towers back here that I can show you in a second. Actually, I can show you right now. So like back here, see there's just tons of chests, and like these will all, so as we get more sand, whatever, like all those will fill up, and this is all going to be netherrack, which actually there should be some. Yeah, finally in the hopper. All right, and yeah, that's the idea behind it all, is that it's eventually going to. Cool, man. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. But I did use. Well, I didn't really use a tutorial for those because that I know how to build the sorter, but this beast I did have to use a tutorial for because it is really weird. And it can only be done in Bedrock. So this is a different auto sorter that works very, very weird. So what it does is as stuff comes around, and I did mess with the timing in here a little bit because I think I figured out a way to improve it. And why is there a second block of sand right there? There should not be. Is that a second block of sand? Is that a glitch? That is a glitch. Okay, that's weird. But so what ends up happening is as the stuff comes in and comes around, it comes down here, and you should be able to see some of these. There might be items still. Maybe it's just the ones over here. No. But basically, this is a piston feed tape, and because in Bedrock you can push hoppers with pistons. So what happens is stuff comes down here, and this comparator checks to see whether there's any items in this hopper, and if there's an item in this hopper, it fires off a signal, and this is kind of, this block bounces up and down. That block doesn't actually exist. I don't know why it's there. It just looks really weird. And what happens is, like, so these pistons fire off at different times. So this piston fires off at the same time as that piston, and this piston fires off at the same time as that piston. And it pushes the hoppers around in a loop. I think it goes this way. No, it goes this way because that hopper pushes that way. So the pistons all go around, and as it gets to something that has the item in it, it just drops it off. Like, see, we've had some stone bricks pop in here and some other little things. And then these aren't connected. These are just for, like, whatever bulk storage, like loose storage you want to do. So, like, you put swords and stuff in those because they can't stack. But I haven't figured out what to put in a couple of these, and we're low on some stuff. Like, we don't have all the diamonds and everything yet because I need to go diamond farming. And I didn't do colors for the most part of these, but I'll replace some of these with colors as we do them, and I'll replace some of those with colors as I use them. This has nothing in it, and this is everything else. Oh, yeah, Let me put that where it's supposed to go. But yeah, so all this stuff, like basically I'll pull it out and shove it. Actually, here, I'll pull some of this out and we'll pull some oak. Let's pull the wood out. Alright, I can kind of show you how this works. It works a little funky. So I can actually take this sign off. Because it is no longer out of order. So put it down here and you'll start hearing pistons firing off soon. As everything makes its way through. Put that in there too, because don't need that. Yeah, hear the pistons. So if I go down, you can see them back there moving around. So yeah, see how it's glitching like crazy. But basically it's just pushing these around, and it should, I think we had some oak. So yeah, see, this should fill up. I think there was some birch. Might take a while for the birch to come through, but yeah, it's like you see as you dump stuff in, it kind of, I think there was some of this in there too. Yeah, see, there's the spruce. Birch will eventually come in, but yeah, so it's two different sorting systems connected together back here in the bag. So basically it processes out all of the bulk storage, and then everything that's not bulk storage, like see, there's wood moving through. Everything that's not bulk storage ends up coming around here and gets put into the, oops, that's not what I need right now. I don't need this in my life. That's annoying. But yeah, so that was a fun and interesting thing to figure out the timing of this, because I built this different than the way the tutorial I saw was, so I got to do all kinds of fun stuff with that. So that means there's nothing left in this. But is there anything in these? Yeah, see, like some stuff gets stuck in there for a little bit, but as it gets pushed around, I guess we put more stuff in there. It shouldn't, really matter. Now I wonder if any of it ended up back in the trash can. Yeah, it looks like a little bit did, but not a huge deal. But yeah, that's one of the crazy things that I've made, just that was kind of fun to suss out. Really, rain? I did, I was bored one day and I made a little single melon farm over here. Like it literally just has one pumpkin, and it just goes randomly as people are, yeah. Yeah, like unfortunately it is only for patrons, but one of the, like I said, one of the things I plan on doing is, like, I have a feeling we're gonna move on, like that group is going to move on in, I don't know, a month or two. But I definitely am interested in starting up a realm or a server to play with, just kind of whoever wants to at some point. I just don't know when that's going to be, but yeah, figuring out this, like, just because I wanted to do a different, all of them, like, put the observers in weird places. I figured the observer above would be interesting to try and do, and then had to figure out a way to get it to only fire once, because otherwise the observer detects whenever the piston shoots off and fires off another pulse, which causes the piston to shoot off, which causes the observer to detect the piston, which causes the piston to shoot off again, and it goes a little nuts. Yeah, so that was a fun little puzzle. But that's one of the things I like doing, is puzzling out the redstone. It's never going to be the most efficient thing in the world, but it doesn't need to be. Like, I don't care if it's the most efficient thing in the world. I just like the idea of trying to figure it all out. Why Why is there a random piece of carpet? the guys that play here do some really weird stuff, like build giant portal rooms out of cobblestone. And I have the only structure, like way over there with all the coconuts and all the trees surrounding it. The only thing that's like been built to kind of be its own thing. Oops. But right now I'm working on building gonna build a, what are they called? Sugarcane farm. I like that you can't pick block like clicking on a grass block doesn't pick block dirt. Actually, this is fine. Does it go all the way out? It goes all the way out. We're good. Alright, cool. Now I can start building. Alright, so definitely gonna need, oh here, let's go toss all this back and sleep to get rid of the rain and night, so I haven't seen any phantoms yet since they overhauled things, but first time for everything, right? Yeah, like I said, I'm the only one that's actually done any crazy actual building here. Like I did use some cobble, but I also used a lot of wood. I actually attempted to make a hut that was at least a little reasonable. Yeah, they just made crazy modern home out of cobble. Did I close this? I don't remember closing that. Is anyone else actually on? No. Alright, do want to keep one stack on me. Let's head down and figure out what I want to build with. Don't know if I want to use stone. Don't think I want to use any kind of crazy diorite. Got all my quartz. That is quartz. I know I need a couple of observers eventually. Do I have observers? I do not have observers. I don't have pistons either, so this is gonna be an expensive farm. There's not polished blocks. Let's do polished. How much andesite do we have? Do we have much andesite? And what does it take to make polished andesite? Oh, nice. All right, yeah. Let's use some polished andesite for now. So, let's do that. Actually, forget why that chest is there. Some kelp and stuff. Cool. All right. Let's go take a look at what we want to do. So I know I want, so yes, we'll spread it out a little bit. Sugarcane can grow on dirt, I think. Alright, so we need... I need 2. So we'll do, yeah, 2 spaces between them, I guess. Oops. Alright. Now the question is, okay, so you can go away. Yeah, so this is going to be here and here. Seal that in. Let's do... So what's that going to be? That's going to be, yeah, 21 couple, yeah, we're good. Alright, I need a bucket and some water. For right now, we will stop this up. Do you have a bucket? No. Hi, cows. Oh, there's polished diorite in there, but I'll take it. I need a bucket of water. I need a bucket of water. I do not have a bucket of water. You do not have a bucket of water. You have buckets of lava. That's not what I'm looking for. Is it just regular ice? Can I do that? Is that gonna work? Should work, right? I just punch it and it turns to water, right? Am I being crazy? Am I remembering things correctly? No. So theoretically, I just pop one of these bad boys right here. And it flows all the way down there. Beautiful. That's actually kind of exactly what I wanted to do. Cool. So let's pop these bad boys. Alright, so for our next trick, I'm going to want a bunch of glass. Do I have a bunch of glass? I think I have a bunch of glass. I'm going to want it to be 3 or 4 tall, I think. I mean, I can encase it in something that's not glass, but let's go check our glass supplies. Because I can also just make it out of stone. Because I got plenty. But yeah, we'll see. Let's go look at the glass at least, and that'll help us make an informed decision. Oh, I got plenty. Boop. 2 stacks should more than cover what we're trying to do. And I do want to make it not look terrible, so I'm all for making it not look terrible. Ice can kind of go away. You can go here. There you keep an eye on this and see if any of it grows. I should have grabbed some glowstone. That would have been nice to grab too. I'll grab some in a little bit. Yeah, gonna do. We'll just do that much, because then we'll build just like a stone pillar there. And one more up, I think. I think that's how tall we want it to be. That way, at least it looks like a building, or looks cohesive. Does that make sense at all? Boop. Yo, yo, yo. Beautiful. I want to trim it with some kind of wood. Don't know what that's going to be yet. So that should be enough to catch stuff as it grows. But I'm trying to make sure I don't need to replace that with sand. I just need one of you to grow. One block taller. So anyway, let's Alright, so how many do I need? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 pistons. And 1 observer. Yeah, this part should be relatively easy once we make it. Let's see what we need, because I don't remember. Piston, I need 3 wood, 2 cobble, iron. So stack cobble. Really? I don't have a stack of planks? Well now. Iron. Redstone. That's like massively overkill. So Pam, bam. 16. So what am I liking? Cobble. Stupid cobble. Alright, anyway, let me put these flowers out of my inventory. Cobble. I need more cobble. There's the 21 pistons. Now for the observer, what do I need? Dude, I need a quartz. 8 quartz. emergency redstone should be cool. I need a repeater. Just a single repeater. Take 2 of those. Why did that? Alright, I need to put some stuff away. Like a tree. Do not need this much wood. Anyway. Cool. And the repeater. I'm missing regular stone. Cool. Regular stone right here. Alright, so regular stone, cobblestone, polished diorite, clay. I'm gonna need the iron eventually. I'll probably have to chop down. Well, I don't need to chop down trees, but I can chop down trees to. Alright. Let's just keep working. So pistons can go here. I'll deal with the observer and the redstone and stuff in a little bit. I just need one piece of this to grow. Cool. Anyway. Like this is the easy part. Let's see. Like I said, I've got a sick kid today, so that's the 3 blocks. So I want to come up here. Observer. I think I want to look that way. No. No. So you can hear. You go. Really? Now, if I break this block, it should flash. Beautiful. So that's that. So now, should go here. That's the bad part is I don't know. I know it's not going to make it this whole way. point, I might have to like branch it off. Let's see. How far down does it go? Most of the way down. So hold on. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So to one of these two. So let's create a test. We'll do just to confirm. We'll do so boop, boop. Beautiful. All right. So, oh, that's unfortunate. Then maybe I'll do it a block behind. If this is going to cause a problem potentially. Huh. Let's try that then. That's. Here, we're gonna try something, and then we're gonna experiment. All right. So you can. I don't have to do a whole lot to see if this works. So pow 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 pow. Yeah, just go pop, pop. Cool. So, in theory now, if I do this, it will do. Beautiful. All right, now, next test, half slabs. Should be able to separate this out with half slabs, right? I only regret that my storage is so far away. I need to go start looking for shulker boxes. That's the next big thing. But I have a feeling that's going to be really frightening. Because of the fact that there's no shields. So basically just try not to die. So here we go. Let's go up here and for right now, we're gonna cool. Now let's pow 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 pow. And then we can just go here. Pop pop. Ooh. That didn't Interesting. Alright, cool. Well, that's good to know. So we're gonna do it with the andesite. Okay. Guess we know this works. That's what I feel like we should do. Let's have that one coming off of that. Or no, it needs to come down one, right? No. So it's going to end up being the same thing. Really? So do that, maybe? I don't, yeah, I'm not sure how this is going to work out yet. Alright, so run into the same problem. So it comes down here. This is what I like, puzzling stuff out. Let's see. Because that's the thing, I don't think if so this one we know goes off, so theoretically if I replace that with a repeater, that means this will no longer fire off. Like, this one isn't going to fire off. So if I do that, it should skip this one. Like, it'll skip this one, but it should break all of those now. That's the thing, it should only need like one. Bingo. Actually, I know exactly what I need to do now. Alright, cool. So you go here and here. Alright, so here's what we need to do. So this one is the last one that this goes to, right? So that's fine. So this one needs help, for lack of a better term. That needs help. So this needs to come back here, and it should finish out the rest of the thing. So what I'm gonna do is branch off here. So you put that guy there, and then the goddamn repeater I need. So I think I need to replace this dirt with sand, but I thought it worked. Like, bam. If I do bam, now it should do everything. All the way down to the end. So let's give it a shot. Boop. No? Why did that not go? Huh. Wonder why you didn't fire now. Then, oh, then it's that one? Okay. Hey, Mushy Waffle, how you doing? I think maybe I need to move it back one. Let's try moving it back one, see if that does it for us. So here instead. I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm doing pretty good. I'm trying to suss out a weird redstone problem because I don't want to follow a tutorial. I'm weird like that. All right, now if we pop, oh, and that makes life hate itself. All right, so where do we need a disconnect? Because that's a circuit. Nice. All right. So we got part of our problem done. Now how do we separate these two? So if we do pop, pop, pop. Everything's gonna fire off but this one, right? Does this fire off? Yes, okay. But if I connect that, it makes a full-blown circuit. I need another repeater? No. Ideally, a repeater would go into there, but then I'd have to do some weirdness. But I can do some weirdness. We'll go make another repeater, and then I want to try. Basically, I would do that, and that would be the repeater, but I don't think that's gonna work. Don't think it's gonna work. But worth a shot, right? Can't hurt. Alright, do I have another repeater? No, I do not, but I can grab a couple of these guys. What am I missing? 3 stone. Cool. Now, so let's see. Let's see how right my hunch is. So my hunch is that this. Well, here, let me actually. Well, I'm here. Might as well pull. Is that's not gonna fire off still. not even making it into the water stream. That's sad. Alright, anyway. So bop. Bop. It actually worked. That cool. I will take it. I will definitely take it. Alright. Some of it is apparently actually making it completely out of the water stream. Cool. Now, let's block some of this stuff in. Oh, wow, really? I ran out? Cool. Grab another stack of polished andesite. And I figure out what wood I want to augment this with. See what looks good. So bam. Polished andesite. So let's, I don't know what that looks like. Let's we used jungle on the last one, right? That's dark oak. I know what acacia looks like. Let's check. Really? Let's spruce up some logs. So I want to take this and go pow pow. Next to pow. I like that. I mean it's dark in here, but I like that combination. So let's do that. Definitely worth toying with. Come on, thank you. Alright. Oops, did not mean to do that, but I'll take it. Alright, so looks like some of these finally grew. But let me make sure this thing will chop those down. Okay, cool. Then I am no longer worried. This thing can grow. Alright, now the question is, where do I want to put more of this wood? God, it's like not, I feel like this really wants me to have slime blocks, which is really annoying, so, because I don't have them yet. Yeah, alright, so I'm gonna do a couple of actually, because I can see that. Let's go ahead and, to make it look nice, and, you know, give it some depth. Death. Give it some death. Depth. That's fine. Damn, I wanted to give it a border, right? Alright, so we'll... Love the music in this game. Still. Alright, so that's... yeah, I'll leave it open. I don't care if it's open. So we want to make... So we want a single hopper right now into a chest. Just for safekeeping, right? So, need a double chest and a hopper. And then we'll deal with the rest later. Feels like it's late. It is late. Cool. This is going to be the last thing we're going to wrap up real quick. So let's pull this out. Spruce can go there. Right, spruce can go back. Alright, so I need 3 chests. 1 hopper. Really? Meant to eat. So yeah, I think we've been productive with the time we were allotted today. Alright, so I actually want this to be down here. So pow and pow. That's going to need to be a glass block, but that's fine. Hopper can go here. Shift. Oh. Stay here and go. Glass. Give me some glass. Beautiful. I'll take it. We will call that a day's work. Actually. Beautiful. So yeah, we'll call that a day's work. And yeah, it's not going to fire these off very often, but it'll be fine. And I can always trigger it if I need to. But yeah, so that's going to do that for the evening. I really do need to build a slime farm, and I really do need to build an iron farm. So maybe that's what we work on next week. So that is going to be it for me for this evening, unfortunately. The next stream will be Saturday night, and on Saturday night we are going to tackle an ocean monument. So that should be fun and exciting, and it'll actually be hopefully 3 of us, maybe only 2 of us. I don't know how this is going to go yet, but we will probably get murdered a lot, and it'll be lots and lots of fun and frustrating. But the goal is to tackle the ocean monument, kill everything theoretically inside of it, or at least the Elder Guardians, and then yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do with it after that. But yeah, see, I found that on Monday, so Saturday night, starting hopefully around 10 p.m. Eastern, there'll be a raid, a 2 or 3 person raid on a Guardian. I keep wanting to call it a Guardian farm. Maybe it will eventually become a Guardian farm, but it is currently going to be a just a ocean monument. But yeah, we'll tackle the ocean monument and we will do some cool stuff. So if you want to stay informed, please go ahead and follow me on Twitter. That's where I kind of give updates on my start times, since they can fluctuate a little bit due to having 11-month-old twins. Kind of don't like to play along with anything you ever have planned. such are kids. But yeah, so hopefully see you on Saturday, and thank you for coming out to the stream, and I again hope to see you soon. Thank you. Have a good night.